We broke down a little bit in the third quarter. I think one of the things I really like to see is a balanced scoring. The people that are up here are part of that. We have 4 people in double figures, handle the press better. In one game, we really didn't shoot the ball that well from the perimeter. So, what I really liked is, teams, it's a game of runs, and they ran at us, and we came right back at them. So, it's a big win for us against, I think, a really good team.
Perfect. Angel, we'll open up for questions for either Sara or Jayla if you're ready.
Both of you obviously newcomers into the team, and you guys were top leaders. What do you think of your performance today individually?
I think
This isn't on.
It's not on?
No, yeah, you're good. Go ahead. If you'll do your question.
You want me to do it one more time? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it wasn't really an individual effort, as Coach said. We all contributed, and I think we moved the ball well. Looking at this, we obviously didn't shoot the 3 very well, so we just went to the bucket and made shots, and I think how we did just is because of the team passing the ball around and getting open looks.
I think that we slowed down the ball. They definitely tried to speed us up on the press. I think just slowing the ball down, setting up a play, and just passing the ball around definitely helped. But yeah, this was a team effort, not individual.
Yeah, of course. And then going off of that, as a team, I guess collectively, it was a very balanced effort, like you guys just said. How did that balanced effort really attribute to today's win?
Go ahead. Just like how Coach Fahey instills sisterhood into us. We've been working on it since the summer. So just being close to each other, knowing our personnel, knowing each other's game, it definitely helped today. And also just telling each other to slow down, pick each other up when we're down, it definitely helps. So
We have our pillars, I guess, that we had this in the summer, and one of them was we over me. So for us, it doesn't really matter who's scoring. As long as we win, then the team wins. So I think that's kind of our concept and our idea for the whole team. Whoever scores, it's always a team effort, and if we come away with the win.
Yeah, and then, Coach, as you said, and all 3 of you, that third quarter didn't really look the greatest for you guys, only 11 points, and Miami definitely came back. So what really happened in that third quarter to cause that Miami comeback starting up?
I think we needed to get stops, which we didn't at the beginning. But then, and rebounds, I think they were really good on the offensive rebounds. I guess we kind of figured it out that we need to go get stops, and we ended up getting stops. Coach H told us that in the last 3 minutes we out-rebounded them by 4. So I think making sure that we know that they're going to come back and that they're not going to back down, like Coach Fahey said. They're a really good team. So I think making sure to come out ready in the third quarter is the most important going forward.
Like I said before, the speed definitely got us. We just needed to slow them down and slow ourselves down. I think we were taking quick shots, and then once we realized the shots that we were taking weren't the best, we definitely turned the game around going into the fourth quarter. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then going to the first half, there was definitely a lot of speed. There was definitely not that much nervousness as we saw Tuesday. And you guys were going at it, going at the basket. And how did that feel? And then definitely really how did that drive put you guys up really fast?
We were just talking in the film room. We competed this week during practice. We knew coming in that we needed to compete. Great team, really well coached. They're not going to back down. So coming in and competing like we do against each other, against other teams, and even more. I guess that's kind of how we came out, how we wanted to come out and get a good lead, which we did. Unfortunately, in the third, it kind of went down, but then we got back up, game of runs, like Coach said. So I think it just starts at practice. We need to practice how we're going to play. And
yeah, sorry. Sorry. I think one thing that we do well is every time we step onto the court, we know we have to give 110%. Today, I think we did that, especially coming to start the game. It was a little different with the technical foul, but I don't think it distracted us in any way. It just made us go harder and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then today, only 15 turnovers compared to 25 on Tuesday. Are you sort of proud of that or just content with that?
I mean, every week we want it to be less and less. Last week, I think it was like 25. So just improving on it every game is going to get us better touches, better. If we play good defense, we're running on offense. If we turn it over, then we have to be on defense. So I think we practiced that all week. We knew coming into today they were a good team. They can play good defense. So making sure we practice that, which we did all week, knowing that they can play good defense, I think worked for us today. And yes, we are proud of 15.
Yeah, we're proud. And just being smarter with the ball. We just have to know what passes are right, what passes that we should make. And we obviously need to take our shots. I think everybody took their shots today instead of just doing that extra pass sometimes. And sometimes those extra passes kind of mess us up. I think with the team, we all like for everybody to score, you know, contributing the ball and stuff like that. But sometimes those extra passes kind of are iffy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're proud. I'm definitely proud about it. We're definitely going to be better next week.
Yeah, and then Tuesday, the storyline was those 25 turnovers. Today, what was I guess, like negative that you need to work on come Thursday?
Offensive rebounds and boxing out. I think on the glass, I think they beat us by, it was like 13 rebounds. I think we can get everyone to the glass, and I think everyone on our team can rebound. So I think that's one of the things they're going to focus on this week.
I think just coming out more focused after the halftime. I think we kind of got a little settled. And if we just come out, like I said, 110% every time we step on the court, like nobody can stop us. So, yeah.
All right, that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye, Coach. Have
Bye,
fun.
Jayla.
Yeah.
Do you have anything for Coach? Fire away.
The balance of the scoring today, it just wasn't Ken Bostic and Aaliyah and I. It was basically everyone and a lot of newcomers on that team. And how does that make you feel?
Yeah, I think it's interesting line I keep thinking about is Gio, who had a little
I didn't know it.
struggled a little bit in that little section there, and we pulled her out. And you look at it and you say her line said 5 points, but you know when those 5 points occurred, she came back in that resilience to come back when we were making that run and we went inside. She hit a shot and then she had a 3-point play. That's the stories underneath that balance scoring. The team is playing. I mean, the distribution of the basketball was really good today, and for instance, when you look at Illini, who's a typical, really consistent. That's what you have to do to win games. You can't have always the same kid and put it on their shoulders, and that's the balance that is reflected here.
Mm-hmm. And then, wow, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry about that.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, as I'm the only one in there.
I know that. That's why I said no pressure.
But
I'll help you out here while you're thinking. Okay, what they said is really the keys right now is coming out in the third quarter and boarding. We had some big time defensive breakdowns that we're going to correct because it is a defense that really relies on everybody doing their part. And so sometimes when you see that wide open, I think you do the same thing we do. Like, what are they doing? Because it's so interconnected, and we'll make sure we correct those things.
yeah, you did help me out. I was gonna talk about the third quarter. So you were a lot of frustration on the court from you in that third quarter.
Good.
So what did you tell your team in those moments of like you're down?
Well, I think I'm a little bit, you could feel the run, and we miss some just like easy shots, and so they hopefully don't see that. That's when by the time I get to the huddle, we're like, hey, it's cool, and what I necessarily don't say it's cool. I'm just like we start refocusing them back what we have to do. Kids, they're human beings, okay, and so you kind of make sure that we reflect on what strategically we can do versus say make those shots, and that's what when we get to the huddle, that's when we turn back into our strategy.
Yeah, and then both Sarah and Jayla said what they needed to improve on. So what do you think you need to improve on come Thursday?
Well, they're in the same locker room we are. If we don't board and really take away those direct line drives, it's going to be really tough for us. I think we're just running into a lot of teams right now that have run a lot of combo defenses against us and pressing and so forth, which will make us better in the long run. And I did. We get to 72, we start getting that up to 72, 80. We put ourselves in a much better chance to win ball games.
Yeah, and then like you said, another 70-plus point game, and like you've said that this is your goal to play or to win or to score 70-plus points every game, and so far 2 in a row. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, actually, I want to get to 80. I mean, I'm looking. If I look at that, I want 20 a quarter, and we were pretty good except that third quarter. So that's our goal.
All right. That's all I got. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Angel.